An Indian boxer has just called out Jake Paul. Neeraj, Goyat. Goyat. So, Goyat has a solid following in his home country, but is otherwise only known in the boxing world for being scheduled to face Amir Khan back in 2019. I don't know how true that is. We have to find out. So their fight did not take place in the end as Goyat was injured in a car accident. Sure, buddy. His career resumed in 2021 and he now has a pro boxing record of 18 wins, 4 losses and 2 draws. And 8 of those wins come by way of knockout. In his most notable fight thus far, which took place this year, the 32-year-old lost every round to Jose Zapira, who used him as a comeback opponent after he himself losing a world title challenge. A point worth noting is that Zapira challenged for the WBC super lightweight 140-pound world title and boxed Goyat at welterweight 147 pounds and he still managed to beat him. In fact, most of Goyat's contests in recent years have seen him weigh between 144 pounds and 147 pounds. However, this did not stop him from calling out Paul, who weighed in at 199.4 pounds when he fought at cruiserweight against Andre August, which we all know he knocked him out. Regardless of the 50 pounds difference, Goyat posted, "I challenge Jake Paul for a fight. I request everyone to mention Jake Paul and Most Valuable Promotions." Let's open his Instagram page and look at the actual post where he called out Jake Paul. So I'm here on his Instagram page. He has 245,000 followers and 6 following. I mean, considering you're an Indian athlete in India, I'd expect more, but that's fine. And then here's the post itself.
तो क्या आप जानते हैं जेक पॉल ने मेरा चैलेंज एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है? अरे नहीं फेक पॉल ने। अरे वो फेक पॉल के कमेंट कर रहा था मेरी पोस्ट पे, एक हाथ पीछे बांध के मेरे गले लड़ेगा, तू के तेरा भाई के तेरा पूरा कुणबा जो मेरे गला। अरे ये दोनों हाथ नू करूंगा, तू एक बार टच करके दिखा दिया मैंने। तब इस फेक पॉल की फाइट देखियो कितना स्लो खेल रहा है, जब राम राम तो मूड करा। अरे एकदम मेरी देखियो, फिर कंपेयर करियो कौन तगड़ा है। और जेक पॉल ना फेक पॉल, हम प्रभु श्री राम के वंशज हैं, उन्हें तो लंका जीत ली थी और तू केस होता है कहना मैं तोड़ूंगा, पोर्टो रिको में तोड़ूंगा। सारे भारतवासियों जेक पॉल ने कमेंट में मेंशन करो और इसको बता दो भारत में इसका नाम फेक पॉल रख दिया है और इसकी कंपनी मोस्ट वैल्यूएबल प्रमोशन और बैटर ने भी मेंशन करो, कहो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भेजो, मैं तैयार बैठा। दिस न्यू ईयर 2024 इज द लास्ट ईयर फॉर योर बॉक्सिंग करियर जेक पॉल, फेक पॉल।
Okay, I've seen enough. So he even included a small clip of him boxing where he was actually not really boxing, he was slapping the guy, but that's fine. And then he said Jake Paul accepted it. Where did he accept it? Let's look at the other posts. Let's look at this post here. Okay, so Jake Paul responded to his call out. He said, "Brother, you're too small, walking around at 150 pounds. Maybe I tie one arm behind my back." So now that following video makes more sense. And then let's see, he also, what? So he put 2 comments. One was 12 hours ago, one was 13 hours ago. So the first comment, I think that time Jake Paul didn't know who this guy was, who he actually was. So he commented saying anytime, any place. And then he probably did some more research and found that no, this guy's, he's not on his level. And he said, "Nah, brother, you're too small. You don't want any of that." Okay, so if you go to BoxRec, we see, okay, Neeraj Goyat, 18 wins, 4 losses, and then 2 draws. What's his height and his reach? Let's look at that. That's the more important thing. His height is 5'7.5". Jake Paul's like 6 foot, I believe. And there's no reach over here for some reason. Okay. And all these guys that he fought previously, I've never heard of them before. I do watch boxing a lot. Never heard of them. And Jake Paul is actually considering fighting this guy. I mean, it makes sense from a business point of view, but we all know what's going to happen. Despite how much I don't like Jake Paul, I know he's going to annihilate this guy. It'll be nice to see what happens. What do you guys think? Should he fight this guy?